is known for being a trendsetter in the world of food, but the culinary landscape of the state was drastically different in the early 1980s. Casual eateries were made up predominantly of burgers, fries, and pizza. Then along came Ralph Rubio, and a fateful decision he made in the early 80s not to stay home at San Diego State and study during his spring break, but rather to go to Baja California to surf and eat.
We got in my Honda station wagon, loaded our boards and our tents up, and we just powered it down 24 hours. We didn't stop. So the first thing we did, we pulled into this little fishing village. It takes 5 hours to get there from San Diego. We all caravan down early in the morning, and we get there. Fish taco stands are just opening up, and I had my first fish taco. You could buy them for $1 back then. And so probably 10 in the morning, I took a bite of my first fish taco. I fell in love, and we kept going back. I traveled through Mexico and Baja repeatedly after that. I just fell in love with Baja, ate more fish tacos, and one time I'm sitting there at my favorite fish taco stand. I see all these other college students eating fish tacos, and then I get the great idea to why not open a restaurant in San Diego serving fish tacos, because nobody was doing that.
From that simple idea came this: Ralph Rubio's highly successful chain of fast food eateries named Rubio's.
That's the first store. It looks much different now.
Ralph first introduced the idea of fish tacos to his hometown of San Diego in 1983, and then to the rest of the country, and now we're all eating up his idea.
Now, when your friend first told you about these fish tacos, I mean, they weren't around. What did you think?
Ignorance is bliss, because I didn't realize what a marketing challenge fish tacos would be, because still to this day, a lot of people think the idea of a fish taco is a weird idea. And to me, it's not. But to them, sometimes we have to have friends and family just dragging them in, their friends and family in, to try their first fish taco. But once they try it, invariably they fall in love.
Yes.
Because it's delicious. But just kind of, they picture like a whole fish, like a red snapper with the head and the tail in a tortilla, and they just don't.
Like
they don't go exactly with the bone in and all. It just no. This is some blackened Ono.
Since opening in 1983, Ralph estimates they've sold an astounding 150 million fish tacos. Their secret to success is simple: stick to the basic recipe and use fresh California-grown ingredients to add dimension and taste to their meals.
People eat with their eyes as well, and so the presentation is extremely important.
Each year, they go through a staggering 1.4 million pounds each of cabbage, lettuce, tomatoes, and onions, all from California. But the one item they depend on to add fresh California flavor onto the fish taco are these.
Oh, Haas avocados, we can't forget. We use so many avocados at Rubio's. Let's taste. Very good.
But we use about 2.6 million pounds of avocados a year. So we use a lot of guacamole, and we also use a lot of sliced avocados. And the sliced avocados really make our salads look a lot more beautiful and a lot tastier. And then, of course, guacamole just makes everything taste better. So.
In fact, not far from Rubio's headquarters, San Diego and Ventura counties are known for their lush avocado orchards. California farmers produce about 90% of the nation's total avocado crop, and that includes farmers like Mark and Linda Bruce of Simi Valley. Today, the couple has nearly 8,500 avocado trees that have come to mean more to the couple than they ever could have imagined.
We like to think that we have 8,500 employees working for us here at the facility. We hire them on when we plant them, and they're going to be with us for 30 to 40 years.
They're like, my husband calls them their employees, but they're kind of like my babies, and anytime anything happens to them, you feel horrible.
Each avocado is hand-picked, making sure the stem is trimmed off so it doesn't scrape or bruise other avocados when it is packed, and the fruit is then driven about 30 miles to Mission Produce in Oxnard, one of the world's largest processors of avocados. They process upwards of 650,000 pounds of fruit a day and are shipping it across the country and the world as well. In fact, these avocados most likely will end up in grocery stores, club stores, and restaurants like Rubio's, sometimes within a day or two of being picked.
Well, these were just harvested today. First thing we'll do is hydrocool this fruit through this hydrocooler behind us, get this field heat out of it. And from there, it will go into that cold storage room for staging for either packing tonight or first thing in the morning.
Avocados are rising in popularity, with consumption continuing to grow, which is good news for folks at Rubio's as they continue to make more and more tasty treats for us to enjoy.
This is a fish taco special. We start with fresh guacamole, melted cheese. We add our beer battered fish. And then again, we put the white sauce and the mild red salsa. Again, everything, all the flavors and ingredients have to work together. They all have a role. And it's a very social business. It's a lot of fun. I mean, people love to eat. And so, you know, we feel good every day because we're serving delicious, fresh, tasty food to people. We're actually doing a service to people. Our food is that good.
So when you come into a store like this, 30 years, I mean, what do you think? Is this amazing to you?
It is. I'm really blessed. I really appreciate it because it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of hard work, and we're not done yet. I mean, Rubio's has grown from that one restaurant into we're almost 200 restaurants in 5 states.
Wow.
My son just graduated from college. He thinks he might want to come work at Rubio's one day, so I suggested he go get some experience somewhere else. And who knows, maybe when he comes around 6 or 7 years from now, maybe he's got a role to play in growing Rubio's further. I mean, there's the East Coast, there's international.
You could do fish pizza.
No. Those are his 2 big ideas, either Italian or maybe Rubio's. So we'll see. He's young.
I thought I was on.